Hello, sports bettors. My name is Boyd. It is March 1st, Friday morning, and I teach beginner and struggling sports bettors how to identify positive expected value plays and profit in sports betting with the markets using OddsJam. OddsJam is a betting tool that helps you identify all the information you need from a data perspective that finds outlying prices and all the different opportunities that it presents. So we're going to go through a handful of selections we have this morning and get those out to you so you can learn the concepts of how to use these tools. And again, if you want to get signed up at OddsJam, make sure you use promo code BOYD20. I've got the links there, all the information down below. You need the tools to make the money, so get the tools signed up. When we teach you how to use the tools, it's not that difficult. It's just something you want to get good at and proficient at so you can do it efficiently and quickly. So let's get started. All right, here we go. First play of the day, we got Blazers, Grizzlies, and we're here at the Players Assist market. You pull this drop down, you can see all the markets that OddsJam gives you and provides. I clicked on Player Assist. That's where we're at for this particular game. Very simple. First one we're taking a look at here is Anthony. Anthony would like the over 5.5. Best odds are actually minus 116 here. One of the DFS sites, you do multiple ones. What I like about this, again, as you guys know, I love to compare this with BetOnline. BetOnline is a sharp sports book for player props. They started off minus 125 where everybody else did. They're all the way down here to minus 157. So clearly they're getting some action and they're moving their prices to where they're saying, please do not take this. If you are, we're going to charge you 157. So you take that knowledge and you apply it over here to one of these guys at minus 125. I chose DraftKings. So we're playing this at minus 125 for a candy bar on the first play of the day. All right, this next play I like because it's a best price, but let me show you what we have. We have Warriors, Raptors, player rebounds. Here's a player rebounds market. Again, this is a drop down with all of them. It's down in here. Scrolling down, we're looking at Gary Trent at plus 120 here at FanDuel. So here's FanDuel, plus 120. Best odds, best price. And I do get, of course, as you guys know, like the bet online with the player props, kind of saw a little bit of a weirdness here. Started off 104, dropped down a little bit, so they got a little something there. It's just not a lot of movement, but I will tell you, I think these guys are slow to move, slow to adjust. They're going to put a small amount on it, nothing crazy, nothing big, but just more of a value pick here as far as doing the right thing at the right time. So for those reasons, we're going to go ahead and go with the plus 120 at FanDuel. Gary Trent under 2.5 rebounds. All right, guys, next up, Hornets, Sixers, player points. Again, here's the markets. Drop down, see them all. There's player points. And what I like here is Buddy Hield over 12.5. Now, let me explain kind of why again. So here we are, 12.5 minus 119 is best price. This is a jock market. That's one of the DFS sites that you're putting together several parlays. Look at this. Pinnacle, holy shit, minus 153, skyrocket. Wow, I mean they just been climbing from minus 115. Something's crazy there, right? That is crazy. And then the other caveat here is BetOnline, my good friends at BetOnline, who again I really trust with player props. They're all the way down here at 13.5 on the over, kind of the equilibrium of price relative to this total. No data on that one, but I do like the fact that they're already a point higher, so it tells me that they're here higher. They're here saying, hey, if you want 12.5, we're going to charge you at the yin yang. So you got to take best price. In this case, it's minus 123. Caesar's got an account there. Got an account at BetMGM. They're a little higher. You can see here they're at minus 135. So probably the best price here in this market for us, for me, this time was with Caesar's currently. So we're going to go ahead and hit that. Nice little play. Should be a little juicy, but I think it should hit. So where we go. Hield over 12.5 points. All right, next up, college hoops. Again, Harvard, Brown. I like Brown minus the 2.5. You can see here best price in the money lines minus 134 at FanDuel. You've got some minus 140s. You got some minus 140 here at Pinnacle. Indicator there. What I really like is the charts that I'll show you here in a minute where we had a nice little cliff drop from the 2 to 2.5. So it's kind of a big deal. The 2 to 2.5 and 3 is to me, an indicator that it's kind of going that direction. If you don't hit it now, you might miss out a little bit later. Of course, we're going to keep our eyeballs on this, but let me show you the chart. So here we go with the chart. Something's also fishy too here because Brown is 4-12. They're at home against Harvard. Obviously, Ivy League rivals here, but you got minus 2.5 at FanDuel, best line out there. Sport Trade has it at minus 104. You've got some other books around minus 107. This minus 104 at FanDuel seems to be best line. Now, let me show you the chart here as I promised. You've got kind of a drop-off. Something happened here at 2 and then 2.5 early this morning is an indicator that sharps get up early. They moved it a little bit and dropped that. So for bookmaker to drop this is an indicator at that point in time. The movement early in the morning is going that direction. So again, I'll be a little surprised if this line is in 3.5 by a little bit later in the day. Let's check out Pinnacle. There we go. Brown. Let's see what they've got. Pinnacle is that did the same thing. Did the same thing happen. They were at -1.5. That's even a better indicator. I like that because again, it's moving up, and I think you're going to see this line go continuous through the day. So if you jump on it early, if things reverse, you can always change plans later in the day. But I do like the fact that that's giving us that direction. Same thing with the OddsJam perfect line. It also has a little cliff dive here too. So for those reasons, we're going to put probably a Kit Kat on that Brown versus Harvard point spread -2.5. Okay, here we go. Finally getting into some college hoops. Have a total for you here. And I like the under 148.5, -108 here at FanDuel. As you can see, best price in the market. I also like the fact that at -114, Pinnacle's a little higher. Plus, they got a little bit of movement down from the initial opening 20 hours ago. So they went from -104, dropped about 14 cents. They got a little bit of recovery there, but I like this direction. I like this drop with Pinnacle. Again, sharp sportsbook. I also like the fact that in a minute I'm going to show you how bookmaker moved as well. Circuit right at that mid-market. We're getting a touch better price. And because of that line movement, also bet online at -115. They're a little juicy, no data on that. But let me show you the bookmaker chart real quick. All right, what I like is that they're at 140. Now, bookmaker's a major book. They're an odds-making book that is good at these types of mainline bets, college hoops. I do also like Circa. Of course, Pinnacle's always good. So you see the sharp sports book at the 148. They're not giving you that hook. They're not giving you the hook for a reason. They don't want you to have that hook because I believe that the under is the best price. Now, I can tell you that this 149 is interesting. There you go, Caesars. Caesars to be maybe asleep at the wheel here, but check this out. You got bookmaker going down big time. So the chart earlier was a little bit different, a little bit skewed. This Pinnacle chart also going down, 149 going down. So it seems like Caesars hasn't adjusted yet. If you have Caesars, I'd go hit that at -148. This OddsJam chart too, a little bit of chop, but it's gone from the 149 essentially down to the 148. So it's going that direction. I think if you can still snag the 148.5 or the 149, if this gets down to the 146 later in the day, 147, I think you might have missed a window. That's why we're doing it now. All right, guys, there you go. There's a handful of selections. Certainly we'll do picks all throughout the course today and certainly right up until game time. And then during the game, we're doing live trading, in-game trading, as it were. So lots going on here, and I want to invite you to get signed up for OddsJam. Let me know about it, then I can help you with sort of a one-on-one consultation. Once you get signed up, say, hey, Boyd, I'm all set, ready to go. We can get in contact and do maybe a half-hour, 45-minute phone call just to help you get really set up and running, whatever state you're in, whatever location you're at, and kind of the bet types you enjoy, and really help you get a game plan or a profit plan going forward. So let me know after you get signed up, and appreciate you stopping by. Join the channel. Make sure you like and share with your buddies that might want to have this content as well. And let's go make some mathematical money.